Hey everybody, thank you for joining my channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment if you will. Thank you to all my subscribers. I was in my feelings last night because that one of my subscribers, Shay, she sent a message. She said, "We love you." I think that's what she said, but a lot of people have responded and said they love me. I have friends and other countries in England. Shouts out to England. Shouts out to the UK. Shouts out to Hawaii. Shouts out to everybody that has left comments and has subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Yeah, but I wanted to talk about, they say a shift is occurring, and they may be referring to, like in my past experience, that like when you of the world and you going out to clubs, you drinking, you dabbling in a little drugs, living in sin and all of that, you have all kinds of friends. You have friends you can call on, but I wouldn't say they friends. You have associates that can hang out with you, to do stuff that's not beneficial. And that's what I found. I found that my growing up, I always had someone around to get drunk with, smoke some weed with, have sex with. Like, it's always somebody there to do stuff that is not going to benefit you. There's always somebody there to help you not do what's in your best interest. It's always somebody there to always somebody available. There's always somebody there to not do what's in it. There's always somebody there to not do what's in your best interest. You know what I'm saying? I want to run that back for the people in the back. For some reason, as soon as you try to live your life right, then you don't have no friends. Everybody scatters. Nobody's around nowhere. You go try to get a job. You ask somebody, "Can you take me to work?" Nobody really wants to take you to work, But but when you trying to go out to the club, they there on time. They gonna pick you up, buy you a few drinks. Drinks on me. It's just a real thing. I want to, this is something I experienced in my life, and so right now, I remove myself from people, places, and things, and I have become a better person because of that, as in the past. And it's always going to be lonely. It's always lonely when you're trying to do what's in your best interest. I met an Uber driver who says that he was going to be in a marathon the next day, and he has a clothing line that's called 25/8 instead of 24/7. So he was saying, like, basically making the impossible possible, like, basically, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, people that are successful, when you have a purpose and, you trying to defeat the odds, you want to have a decent life, you are going to be by yourself. But if you, it's like, okay, like a ugly duckling. Like you may not have had all the attention in high school, and then you get older and you get a makeover. Like back in the day, they used to have the TV show the talk show, when the people they got bullied all their life, and then they got a makeover, and now all of a sudden this person want to talk to them. Now this person wants to acknowledge them. It's like, who do I have to be for you to accept me? And then once I do all of that to be what you like, is it really genuine? Is it really real? Because you didn't like me when I was me, but I'm still the same person. So, like, make it make sense. It's like, that's like a diamond. And that man made a video. Like, diamonds come from the earth, come from the ground. So it's a natural resource. But once they pick it up and clean it off and put it in a jewelry store, then they put a price on it and value on it, you know. And that's the same thing with human beings. Like, people place their value on you when you was valuable the whole time. You was already, you know, great from the beginning. It's just people tend to place their own values on you. That's like, for instance, I've seen a butterfly. For instance, like, you can be the same person, or you can be, the same. You could take, well, let's use water for an example. Water, first of all, water comes from the sky, and water. So, but we have to. You can buy a water filter. You can buy bottles of water. But if you go to a place where, like, you go to the airport and the water is like $5 or $10. So your value. Someone else said this before, but your value changes based on your situation and circumstances. Like, but that goes for people. Like, people, I really experienced this, and this is why I was crying last night, because it's a real reality. They say a shift is occurring. That's a real thing, because, like, that's like Superman and Clark Kent. And yeah, they look at you. They look at this person as Clark Kent. They may look at me like my government name. They look at me just like, yeah, I went to school with her. Yeah, that's my home girl. Whatever. They might have some trash to talk about me or whatever, bring up my past or whatever. But they don't know that I'm a superhero, that I'm a goddess, that I'm an all-star champion, professional out here. Like, you can't determine my worth, my value. You can't place my worth and my value on me. I determine my worth and my value. And it's unfortunate that people, it's like, it's the crazy part. I think with women, this has been my dilemma, and with how why women prostitute themselves, and why women are strippers and stuff like that, or why women get on OnlyFans and stuff like that. It's not only for money. It's that you can get admiration and compliments from complete strangers, but you can't get that same compliments and appreciation from your man at home. People, and that's a real thing, and it's crazy how that works. I don't know why it's set up like that. It's set up like the people that are surrounded by you, that know you, will never give you your accolades, give you your credit, give you your flowers, and then once you're like, this is not fulfilling me. Like, this is not. I'm better than this. Like, I can do more than this. I could do better than this situation. I could do better than this town. I could do better than this city. I could do better than this person. I could do better than this relationship. This just seems like it's just mediocre. It's just not fulfilling. It's just not giving what it's supposed to give. So you may try to get out of your comfort zone, see new scenery, do new things, and then you get out here and see new things and get a new scenery, and you brighten up people's day, you change people's lives, you motivating people, you being inspirational, people giving you your flowers and everything. But you wasn't getting that at home. You wasn't getting no appreciation. You wasn't getting no credit. You was getting shitted on, talked about, dragged through the mud, a hard time, getting used and abused. And the whole time you was in the wrong place. Period. You just was in the wrong place with the wrong people. It's unfortunate that women feel like they have to go get an OnlyFans or prostitute like a Marilyn Monroe. Like, she was looking for love and never could find it because people only wanted to talk to her because of her beauty. Men only wanted to be with her because she was beautiful, and all she wanted a real connection, a deep connection. But her story was the same way too. Like, she wasn't born Marilyn Monroe, and she didn't look like that until she moved to Hollywood or whatever, So it was like she went from a nobody to a somebody, but she's still the same person. Yeah. And that I just seen that reel, or that story that said that the lady said she was walking down the street with Marilyn Monroe in New York City, and she said 1 minute nobody was paying her any attention. She was walking down the street just like a normal person, and she said, "You want to see something?" And then she said Marilyn Monroe took off her jacket and her coat, and she said she just turned into another person, and she said everybody was stopping their cars and, you know, blowing their horn, and they recognized her. She just turned it on. She just turned it on. She was like, she went from being a nobody to somebody right before her friend eyes. So yeah, that's a real thing. I don't know what is that. I don't know, but let me know in the comments if you feel where I'm putting down. If you feel what I'm putting down, this is why I was crying last night, because I'm like Marilyn Monroe, baby. Like, I'm a celebrity. I'm a superstar. Like, I'm a superhero. I'm a goddess. Like, and you are too. But it's like people don't want to see that goodness in you. People don't want to acknowledge your greatness. Like, but you have to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Can't nobody tell you to find your worth or your value. So always remember to keep the Most High first and be blessed. Bye.